Okay, here's a stinky stick. I found my lighter, so you only get one wish today. Make sure it's a nice wish for you. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're going to push away negative energy. If you imagine yourself in some sand on a beach, and you're a pole, draw a circle around yourself and push all negative energy outside of your reach, because you only need to keep your patch clear, but just remember 50% of it is behind you. So do keep turning around. Push all the negative energy away. And then we're going to invite Pure White Spirit Light and Archangel Michael and St. Dunstan to come down. Give us some advice. Please and thank you. The lead into this is that I had some shitty news yesterday. Last last night, and I can't say very much about it, but I applied officially for a process to determine something, and I didn't receive notification by post or by email that it was going to take place yesterday. I was busy talking to the fire department yesterday about not having a fire door for 12 months. I didn't get round to opening the email till much later, and so whatever it was I was trying to do was dismissed. But I will ask for it to be rescheduled, because I can prove that my communications have been intercepted and tampered with. So this reading is for anybody in a similar position where no matter how hard you try, somebody's there to try and stop it. So I've sat with this for a bit, and my way of dealing with things is to sit with it and take it bird's eye view, and then just turn that negative energy into something positive by doing a reading. I'm going to be perfectly honest, I'm exhausted at the moment. But I've got to it's difficult to do. I need to move this energy on, because I want to turn it into something good, and that's the transmutation of negative into positive for something that I can do to help somebody else. So, I'm going to be very honest. I just called the Samaritans, not because I'm in risk of harming myself or harming anybody else, but I haven't got anyone else to talk to, and the person on the other end of the phone was amazing. And if anybody else is going through something where you think, which way the hell is up from here? You're just like, what? And in life we have thoughts and words and deeds, and I needed to get it out of my head and actually just speak to another human being, and not just have it like an oil tanker clanging around my head. And so say thank you very much to the person who took my call, who listened to what was going on, who was like, oh, anyway. I appreciate the volunteering of that person who just shored me up a little bit earlier on. So I would like to pass that forward too, because that's enabled me to stem the process and turn it around, sit with it a little bit longer, and then move it on and turn it into something hopefully positive that I can put out to help other people. And instead of thinking, figure out how to salvage the situation rather than just because it's you know, when you can, if you can prove that you weren't made aware of an important time and date, well, how can you possibly show up for it? There you go. Merry motive. There you go. Number 20, merry motive. Let's have a look at that then. Number 20. You've chosen a path, you set an intention, and you've begun to move toward a goal. You feel compelled to keep going, but do you know the why behind the drive? Do you truly want what you're pursuing, or are you chasing a destination with the anticipation of how it will make others feel about you, or you feel about yourself? You must choose to be in the flow of the experience, relishing the moment. Great. Relishing the moment. Surrender your expectations to a higher power rather than being guided by your limited self. Well, exactly this one. It's a very good card, isn't it? The most important aspect to consider now is where you place your focus, because that's where energy will flow. I think that's what I just said, wasn't it? How to salvage it rather than just think, okay, accept the brick wall. Yeah. If you are resentful, the outer world will show you more opportunities to be resentful. If you are envious of others, competitive and overly ambitious, you will always feel as though you are not enough. If you focus on gratitude and compassion for others, you will see even more reasons to be grateful and loving. Well, when you look for abundance, it has an uncanny way of multiplying in your life. Well, I'm glad this card's come out, because that's exact. If this can be an example to anybody, yeah, I sat with it and I got upset. Yeah, I did get upset. Then I looked for support to help turn it around, and thank goodness for the Samaritans. I wouldn't know who else to call. Again, it wasn't an emergency, or I'm going to slit my wrist, type thing. But it was like, I don't know who else to talk to about this, and I don't want to burden anybody with it who, I've got no one I can talk to on that level. And I don't want to look negatively at it. I want to look positively at it. So this is the perfect card to have come out for this scenario. And so if this can help other people, yeah, nothing is totally lost, if you see what I mean. I don't want to labour the point, but if you see what I mean. So if you're unsure about your motives, the results will be just as unclear. Dig deep to understand your why. If your true desire is to experience X, let go of your attachment to the form that X is supposed to come in. Make sure your motive is merry and joyful, clear and honest, and aim true. Trust that the universe will provide the outcome that is a perfect match for your intention. It always does. Okay. So, brackets, it's only a setback. It's not a no, it's a not yet. If you see what I mean. Okay. There you go. all I say is I'm very glad that I've done a video. Look, I was just about to say before, it feels like going from the High Priestess down to the Two of Swords, but here comes the High Priestess back out again. Oh no, there's the Two of Swords as well. You saw me shuffle that, didn't you? Truth. Oh gosh, this is okay. And there's the Three of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Sorry. There you go. Oh good. Do you know what? That's just turned my frown upside down. Thank you, Spirit. It does. Hermit. Three of Cups. Queen of Wands. Six of Swords. Three of Wands that just fell out. I'd like a little bit more structure than that though. But hey, dig deep. If you need to, call the Samaritans. Right, can we go a bit lower? Oh, there we go, give it lower. So I'm going to get about there. I can start that. Oh, if I put. That would be better, wouldn't it, if I did that? Cool. Because this is such beautiful. Oh, look. There you go. I didn't even mean to get that. I just knocked it. You will be successful against a Three of Swords kind of disappointment. Just got to. It's just a setback. It's just don't be disheartened. Yeah. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. There's an ending. Oops. There is an ending. Hopefully it's to the blockages. That's the word I was looking for. Blockages. Wow. Whatever ending this is, it's going to improve your faith. Where's that going? Oh, because the thing's on an angle. Okay. This is endings and new beginnings. Oh, wow. It's the faith. And it's like the alchemical wedding of, you know, this is like a growth spurt, isn't it? Underneath the protection of a griffin there. Wow. I'm feeling, if you don't know, I'm envisaging what's called ascension symptoms. What's that? Let's flip it over. Yeah, it might be discombobulating, but this is going into new territory, uncharted territory, isn't it? It's a growth spurt, and so that's why you have to go. You have to feel by faith rather than see by sight. Well, now we've got that. Oh, there you go. Because you've got everything, you are equipped with everything you need. You are, wow. Yeah. Bump. You got the wand. You got the wand, the cup, the pentacle, and the sword. And you got the Ouroboros as your belt, staying alive. You got your limniscate. You got these lovely flowers. It's Sharon flower, Sharon rose, and stuff like that. Yeah. There you go. So, got the Chariot and the Seven of Pentacles, but let's go again. So, this is like, you know, the old-fashioned priest kings type thing, and protect your faith. You know, you don't need to go out, you know, to preach religion type thing. If you've got a faith, your faith is just as strong as anybody else's. Yeah, hopefully it's in the light. But you know, it's almost, and it's going slightly off piste with this card. But if your faith will cover you from top to toe, so hold on to your faith. I mean, we're just saying about feel by faith rather than see by sight. This is a very important thing. I mean, you can have negative connotations with this, but if you hang on to your faith, it will be rewarding. Maybe your faith all you've got is all you've got left at the moment. So hang on tight. So what haven't we got? We've got cups. We haven't got swords. We haven't got wands. Although we've got the magician who's got everything. I just want to look at this. Oh, Page of Cups. So things will improve. You will learn to love the journey after this combobulating of the Seven of Cups. You will find a new level or a way to enjoy things. There we go. King of the Wands. Just like anything with fire, you just got to keep it moving on. Otherwise it extinguishes itself. So maybe the two most important things on the magician's table here are the pentacles and the wand. Or you could look at it the other way. The only thing that's missing is the sword. So do you need to focus on, only you will know this, do you need to focus on the plan? Again, but this is talking about surrender, isn't it? Maybe keep the plan going, but surrender any notions of timing. You know, embrace those delays and detours. But this is like, hang on, things are going to get moving. Have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom there. It's Two of Swords again. We haven't got any swords yet. Bam. Okay. And it's the card we talked about at the beginning. Okay. Yeah. Well, oh gosh, I'll come back to that. I mean, there you go. From cycle completion to, it's a bit like going through as a senior from one school down to, you know, feeling like a fish out of water in your new school or what have you. It's that waterfall drop, isn't it, from cycle completion. Now, I said earlier on I think I showed you that there was the Ten of Pentacles. Well, the Ten of Pentacles is the third decan of Virgo, and this is the first decan of Libra, and that happens on the autumn equinox. So this is Virgo going into Libra, if that means anything to anybody. But it's 4 times a year we get the waterfall drops, because obviously if you start with the 2, 3, 4 of Swords, 5, 6, 7 of Cups for Scorpio, 8, 9, 10 of Wands for Sag, and the 10 of Wands drops on the winter solstice to the 2 of Pentacles. So there are 4 of those each year. 21st of June, 21st of December, 23rd of September, and the 21st of March. So it's the equinoxes and the solstices. So this is like a big seasonal shift. And we had the Ten of Pentacles out before. So this is, again, feel with faith rather than see with sight. It's part of the process. It's not the first time you've done this. And that's a card of magic because it's got Mercury as its secondary planet. So it's a magician card. And obviously the 2 of Swords goes on to become the High Priestess. Got the star. Oh. Ah, where's the mouse? Okay. Got the star at the bottom there. Ah, lovely. There you go. We've got hang on to your faith. Some ascension, or just like, you know, more faith development. You've got everything you need, but hang on to your faith, move it on. Here we go, and it will be successful. We're now at the point where it won't be too long after this waterfall drop that actually you'll see that it, oh my goodness, look. You'll see success. I was going to say you'll find it successful, and you'll go from it. You'll go from the 2 of Swords to the High Priestess, which is the process for her. That's you can't make it up. So let's put those 2 together there, and let's do this. 6 of Wands. This kind of triggering type of thing. You are going to successfully get on top of any of these triggers, because obviously people are trying to trigger you. But did we say it wasn't just before these cards dropped? We're going to say it's not going to take long before you move on from this 2 of Swords. And we go from the 2 of Swords to the 8 of Swords, by the 6 of Wands and the 8 of Wands, where you can't. It might feel like a real drop, but it's really not gonna last long. Let's just do one final card. Let's see what's at the bottom here. Oh, the star again. It might still have been there from before, but Chariot, exactly. Wow. Chariot, 6 of Wands, 8 of Wands. There aren't many better ways to finish a reading than that. And to look at the fact that you've got that little trio there. I hope this has given at least one person some inspiration and some, like, it might feel like Carmageddon right now, but it's not going to stay like that for long. Okay, please take care of yourselves. Okay, bye-bye.